plus a 2K21 My Team Dark Matter card of your choice, and more.
You've been the real stars of our show all year long. So here are the winners of our 2K TV Awards for 2K21.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. Now Sacramento starting five. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Chandler in at the center. And for Los Angeles, Cowboy is out there with the monster. Then there's the Miracle Man. Then it's Magician, and it's Leonard in at the 2 spot. And I imagine this is a really tough stretch of the season for teams that, Steve, are on the outside of the playoff picture.
It is, Kevin. But no player in this league should quit on the season. There's a lot you can do on working on your individual and team chemistry and team camaraderie for the next season.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Now, here's Fox. Leonard inside. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Here's Miracle Man, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Here's Bogdanovich, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Sacramento with the ball. 6-point game. Outside, Fox. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Fox has got 5 now.
And the experience that Fox is garnering, this is a guy who is used to having hands in his face, but it doesn't seem to affect him in the slightest.
Picked him clean. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. They get it back. A nice shot by Tyler.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Tipped away. Here's Miracle Man. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. Here's the monster. Chandler with the rebound. Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Rejection. But they'll get another chance. To the right side. Miracle Man, the pass to Tyler. Here's Miracle Man. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles with another miss. The Kings trail by 7. Pass to Bogdanovich. Anunoby has the open look. Off target with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
OG Anunoby out of Indiana. He was the 23rd pick in the 2017 draft. Another great draft selection that day. Slipped due to injuries concerns, but he's been great.
Fox. Bogdanovich wide open. They get it back. Makes it off the glass.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Timeout.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Tyler. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for OG Anunoby. Fultz, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Anthony subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Holmes. Second shot opportunity, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And Smitty, with OG Anunoby, he has a very high ceiling with what he can become.
Greg, OG Anunoby can impact the game on both sides of the ball, which is fantastic. He's a solid defender, and with the ball in his hands, he's very smart, making good decisions. This team is very excited to see his development.
Now here is Hardaway. Guarded closer.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Here's Anthony after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Jacks up a 3. Anthony's shot is off. And Morant's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They lead by 11. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
So it's Sacramento after the basket by Los Angeles.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
It's stolen by Fultz. And now the Kings fast break. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him. Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Anthony. And both free throws good for Anthony. Los Angeles leading by 11. Holmes with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And Fultz gets it to go.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Lobbed up there for Embiid.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Fultz. Holmes trying to free himself up. And Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got his 2nd basket. Inside, ABC, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Now here's Fultz. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee, and he uses the glass on the layup. Fultz has got 6. There's 14 seconds left here in the opening quarter, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
Passes it to ABC. The layup off target. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Los Angeles leads by 9. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Tim Hardaway Jr. He's out there with Richaun Holmes, and it's Terry in at the point guard. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Tyler, he's checked in for Sacramento. Nice shot by Terry.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's Miracle Man, and he jams it with authority.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Fultz against Leonard. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Over in the corner, Fultz from deep. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And Fultz pulling from deep is a thing of beauty. Consistent in terms of burying those long ones from beyond.
Here's Tyler. And he also played really well in the win against the Pelicans. Rebound by Tyler.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Wilson with it. Hardaway picks him up. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. The Kings trail by 7. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And some changes here for the Kings. OG Anunoby's checked in for Richaun Holmes. Bogdanovich comes in for Hardaway. And it's Foxen for Markelle Fultz. And making our way toward the finish line, this is a great time to check out the new power rankings. You take a look at the 76ers. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat. Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Pass to Tyler. All by himself. Poked away. With the teardrop. Got a piece of it. Here's Miracle Man. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Now, here's Fox. He's guarded closely. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
No good on the second free throw.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Terry grabs the board. And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Kings. They trail by 6. The kick out to Fox. Stolen. And here's the break. Tyler, no good. The Kings trail by 6. Here's Anunoby. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Anunoby's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator, and that's one reason why his team is playing well.
And Los Angeles with some changes. ABC's checked in for Tyler. And it's John Morant in for Miracle Man. Anthony's checked in for the Kings. Now, here's Wilson. He had 16 points in the win against New Orleans.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Fox dishes to Anthony. Anunoby kicks to Fox. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Wilson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Fox passes to Anthony, and the kid picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Kings making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. The pass to Tyler. Back to Fox. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pushing it up and finished off by Leonard.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists. His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
The Kings have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Chandler with the block. ABC. The Kings trail by 9. Outside, Fox. Pass to Anunoby. At the elbow, Chandler. Just 5 to shoot. The wide open look here for Fox. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Fox. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Chandler, the pass to Tyler. Dishes it to Fox. Chandler down low. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
But they recover it. Here's Leonard. And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson and guys for Los Angeles. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they...
That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
And after a... very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The monster out there with Wilson. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's the Miracle Man. And it's Money in at the threes. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. Got it. Good job in the low post. Fox has got 11 points.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. Has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Basket counts.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. It's a 14-point game. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Wide open. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Monsters got his fourth rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Anunoby. 90 seconds now into the second half. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Embiid, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Tyler comes in for Magician. Fultz kicks to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Oh, wow.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
The Kings trail by 18. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score, just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Fultz, no good.
All all the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Leonard, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. Chandler against Embiid. Back to Chandler. He kicks to Terry. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid. For Sacramento, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And both free throws good for Terry. Los Angeles leading by 22. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now the feed to Tyler. Lays it up off the glass.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
ABC's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Kings. Anthony's checked in, and they're moving it up. Here's Money. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Now here's Fultz. He's guarded close, and Chandler throws it down.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Outside Anthony. Goes up the baseline. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Anthony dishes to Fultz. To the middle. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
Timeout.
Fultz has got 15 points.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The Monsters checked in for Tyler. Magician comes in for Money. Beal's checked in for Leonard. And it's Morant in for Miracle Man. And then for Sacramento, Tyler, he's checked in for Richaun Holmes. Bogdanovich comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Fultz. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Both shots good from the stripe. And for Sacramento, they're shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Fox passes to Tyler. Can't hit from in close.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular. Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
That one goes. Count it.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Fox. Bogdanovich passes to Anthony. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Anunoby, he's checked in for Sacramento. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. And Los Angeles guys shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Here's ABC. It's hauled in by the Kings. Tyler's got 5 rebounds tonight. For Los Angeles, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. And it's blocked. Beal, that's for two. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Anunoby out there with Pirtle, and it's Lowe in at the 5, down low. Morant against Fox, and good that time.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
Morant passes to Tyler. It's hauled in by the Kings. Anunoby with it. And the wing jumper offline.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Lowe. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. 2 shots. And the first one drops. And Los Angeles with some changes. Wilson, he's checked in for money. Beal comes in for Leonard. And it's Miracle Man in for John Morant. And a change for Sacramento. Terry's checked in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Beal, the pass to Tyler. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Miracle Man, the pass to the monster. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl. The first one falls. Sacramento making some changes. Augustine's checked in, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And for Sacramento, they're shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a no. goes for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Fultz. And it's blocked. Right side Wilson, and he dunks it down.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Now here's Terry. Not a lot of room. That's tipped. Here's Tyler. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's the monster.
Oh, did you see that?
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Hardaway, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. No good on that one. Los Angeles. Calls timeout. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, the kid.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Terry finds Hardaway. Shoots it up. And the shot falls short this time. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Here's Fultz. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Back to Fultz. Down low, Augustine. The shot that time, not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Miracle Man.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And the Kings making a change here. Anunoby's checked in, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea. While you're fouling in a situation like that, you know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So he gets them both. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. And here is Los Angeles now. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And so they foul intentionally. That free throw good from Fultz. That one is no good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
And an intentional foul right there. That free throw good from Fultz. And so he hits both. Here's Miracle Man. It's gone.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate